What up, Shifter? Shifter coming in to cash out on the coins. What's cracking, dude? Ooh, we're dropping a lot of frames to something. What are we dropping? Oh, it is. It's always something updating. No, just Discord. Should be okay. Huh. Maybe this stop streaming? Yeah, that seems to be fine now. Okay, interesting. I wonder why sharing my screen kills my bandwidth. Maybe that'll work. Let's see. Yeah, we're okay now. Maybe there's a priority thing. Maybe like Twitch needs it first. Or let me stop music. This music's annoying. Anyways. See, now I'm dropping frames again, though. Discord, my girl. Why are you pulling 8 MIPS up, Discord? You don't need to do that. Here, let me change my stream quality. It looks like drop to 15 frames. Yeah, much better. Okay, there we go. Just can't do 30 FPS. I used to always be able to do 30 FPS. What? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it how it is. It's okay. If you want like the fluid, fun stuff, go watch on Twitch. Okay, cool. All right. It's Monday. We had a very long weekend because July 4th is a holiday in the United States. And so I feel like people took Wednesday off as well. They definitely took Friday off. I know some people that work on Friday, and that's cruel because Thursday is basically eat a ton of food, stay up late watching fireworks, party, you know, and then to go to work on Friday? I wouldn't want to do that. That would be bad. So yeah. So it was kind of like a 4-day weekend, almost a 5-day weekend for some people, I guess. Let's see, what? Maybe I have to change my network priority on this. One sec. Let me... Resource values, network. Can I set the priority on things? I just don't know why Discord thinks it needs to use basically all my upload. All right, we're going to stop that. I'm going to stop streaming. That's something new. That's a new update. It must be. OBS usually takes a priority on my network, but for some reason Discord just decided to take a lot of it. What's up, Pookie Bears? What's up, Noise? Noise, did you see? Oh, so yeah, I made some announcements this afternoon, because we have a lot of cool streamers that are doing different things on the Discords. So let's go around and show some of them. Okay, here we go. There we go. That. Where is it? Okay, there we go. I need to go check your do you want me to check your most recent message here on the stream live? I can't do that. Anyways, yeah, some quick announcements we have for the summer. So yeah, hope you guys had a great July 4th weekend. We have a lot of really cool other courses that are being done by our other math streamer friends and physics streamer friends. So if you're looking to, get ahead maybe this summer, or just like take a little peek at what higher level math can be, these are more, I would say, either AP level math or beginning college is what they are. But we have, oh wait, I gotta disable streamer mode so y'all can see the tags here. Yeah. But yeah, we have a couple different courses that started today, actually. So differential equations started today by Obi-Wan Pez and Simplex Pachinko, I think is his. Yeah, that's his Twitch. So DiffyQ is one of the more important classes you'll learn in math because it all has to do with like rates of things changing. So he was talking about it on his stream today, actually. Involves things like predator-prey models, heat and temperature, a bunch of different things. So if you want to get a little bit of an intro into what differential equations is, he just started this course today. And when I mean course, it's not like a formal course where you get credit for things. Actually, though, I think Penn Centers does technically give you credit. But what's going to happen is, so Obi-Wan is doing, it's a kind of in college we call this auditing a course. So you're going in to like watch a course being taught, but you're not really being graded for it. But you still have all the regular things that would happen as if your course was being graded. So yeah, he's doing that. I think he's on live right now, actually. I think, one sec, we probably go see. He's probably live. Oh, he is live. Okay, very cool. So yeah, you can, so this is the Discord link to where he's hosting the course. So here's where you can see the most amount of information. What's up, Joseway? Good to see you. Let me see if I can share my screen again. I don't know. Discord was being weird and like taking up all my resources, which I wasn't happy with. Let me see. What's up? Yeah, let me make this 720 or something. There we go. Okay, maybe that's better. We'll see. If I start dropping frames again, I'm gonna have to cut it. I hope I don't have to. Anyways, but yeah. So here's an example of this is his class, and so he just started this today, and this is differential equations. So early, I mean, this stream's been going on for 2 hours already, but earlier in the stream, he was talking about the history of DiffyQ. I didn't know there was all this cool stuff with Leibniz. So what's up, Waffle Walrus? Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. He was going through the history of DiffyQ with Leibniz and Newton, and it looks like now he's getting into some intro of like what are differential equations, where they come from, type things. But yeah, as I was showing on Discord, if you click on that link, he has kind of like a little plan of what he's doing. So it looks like I think I remember it being Monday and Wednesday at 1 p.m. I've never seen that dude's face before. What a cutie. Yeah, he's cool. If you ever want to know any of the information about this, you can always just do _courses in our chat. And that will show you basically where the Twitch links are for stuff. Where that has the Discords. Okay, that has the Discord links. Within the Discord links, you should be able to find the Twitches. But yeah. So, oh, thanks, Sensation. Another sub. That's dope. Thanks there, dude. It's your Sensation, dude. You gonna come up and say hi, Sensation? I miss having you up here on the stage with me. Although I understand it's probably late. Actually, I have a cool new thing here. I think if I say time UK, no wait, time, that's my time. I think if I say time UK, no, well, that's too many U's. My keyboard is doing this now where it's double. It's double. Dude, what? I thought I had this. What's this command? One sec. Time. Was it this? There we go. Time hyphen UK. That's what I have. I have it set so it says it's currently July 8th, 2024, 11:09 p.m. for our friends on the other side of the pond. So that is you guys, Sensation. You are friends on the other side of the pond. Anyways,
but now.
Okay, so it's not too late for you then. Okay, it's only 11 p.m. I made a command for the bot just so I can see what time it is for you guys in the UK. Waffle Walrus says just about eep time over there. Yeah, what's eep time or sleep time? Sleep time. Okay, we're just missing the SL. Okay. But yeah, so Simplex is running this course in DiffyQ. Requirements, yeah, it helps to know some calculus to be able to, he says, to be a part of the on stage. That's like interacting directly and talking with him during it. But anybody can attend this to just watch on Twitch. And so yeah, he's doing that live right now. And the schedule, so I have that in the courses there. So that's gonna be Monday and Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific. If you look on our Discord, in the announcements channel, this will have it actually in whatever your time zone is. So if you just look at this time, will always be your time zone. Anyways, so yeah, that's what Obi-Wan's doing. Penn Center is doing a complex analysis class. which I think is starting this Tuesday, and that's going to be at 6 o'clock Pacific time. And then again, here's his announcements channel as well as his Twitch. And I think also, I think he's technically doing this for college credit. I think this only works in Canada, but I think this course, you could actually get college credit with it. Again, don't quote me on that. You have to check that on his Discord. And then we have the wonderful Don. Don does math with Don does physics this summer. And he's been doing this, but I know he's continuing to do it this summer, which is he's going through E&M physics. So here's his channel for it. This is his Discord. So yeah, it looks like there's no reading group. So he structures his more as like a collective reading group, which means everyone's kind of just going through questions together and you're learning together. This is a very cool way to learn any sort of subject. It's actually how I learned a lot of physics. Is me and my friends would just sit around and do homework together, and I would have my friends explain the homework to me because I didn't get a lot of it. But yeah, he has it on Saturdays, and that's going to be around, I want to say 1 p.m. Pacific as well. Yeah, that's on Saturdays. Okay. Other quick update to the SAT competition points. So the wonderful Enigma, who I think goes by Mother Marxism on Discord, but in Twitch. So I don't know if you guys know about Enigma Bob. Yeah, Bob, yeah. So Bob, you're probably taking DiffyQ soon. So if you want to get a head start on DiffyQ, this just started today with this guy Obi and Simplex Pachinko, and he's doing it twice a week. So if you just want to like hop in the stream and just watch what he's doing because it's the summer, you're not doing anything else, this is a great way to get a head start on what's going to be the next math classes you need to take in college. And it's a very, it's all the Chads are there. It's all the whole gang's there. Like I had a fun time this morning talking with these guys. You got Anders, you got Zach, you got Eric, Penn Center. Everyone's just chilling out, learning DiffyQ, which I think is very cool. So I'm glad that he's kind of taken the torch with this. So if you want to go learn some more stuff, yeah. And then there's Enigma Bot going off, yeah. Yeah, going back to what's happening with the SAT. So we started this last week as kind of an intro because I know a lot of you guys are maybe bored during the summer or you don't have any classes, but yeah, Eric was on the stage earlier too. Yeah, Waffle, I saw that. Yeah, I saw Eric earlier. I might join on the stage. I had to cook breakfast and I was doing some other stuff. I couldn't like speak, but yeah, I might join the stage for a couple of his things because I like DiffyQ. Penn Center's doing complex analysis, which is another cool course. It's the one after DiffyQ. And it's the top end math class I took as a college student, and honestly, I need a refresher on it. So I'll probably be in those classes as well, just to learn up. Bob says probably won't take DiffyQ till fall 2025. That's cool. It's good to just see it at least. Like anything that happens on this server. A lot of times we're going through high level mathematics that, yes, kids in middle school or early high school have not seen yet and won't see for a couple years, but doesn't mean you're not smart enough to get it. And so it helps you out to learn it ahead of time. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, with the SAT stuff, we're going through SAT questions during the summer. And I'm giving you guys the walkthroughs and all the tricks and tips to be able to do these things quickly. And the wonderful Enigma has, I was talking to him last week about this. I was like, it'd be very cool if we could have a bot to like automatically do quizzes and grade things and track points. And I hopped on a call with him this weekend, and he had it done like within 12 hours. Like that's dope. That's dope. So it was really cool. He hit me up. He's like, yeah, I took everything you said. I got a little carried away, and it's ready. So very cool. So we're gonna test that out today. That's only going to work in Twitch though, because that's where his bot has all the permissions. So for doing the SAT stuff, for getting points now, we want you guys to be in the Twitch chat because that's where everything's going to be graded. Do I remember my scores? Yeah, I got a 1420. I got a 720 on the math, which I should have gotten better on math. I should have gotten a perfect 800, honestly. I didn't really care about the SAT at the time because I was already admitted to the college I was going to go to. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. And then I got a 700 in English. I was happy with the 700 for English. Oh, it looks like Simplex is rating us soon here. Okay, great. Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, I see that we're getting rated. Okay, so we'll have Simplex coming in. So yeah, Obi has his class going on, and then we're gonna start doing we're gonna try using the bot that Enigma has created for us to do the SAT questions now for the quiz. So yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna see myself. Okay, so I gotta take this 1 second. Let me go back to that. What's up, Raiders? Good to see you guys. I was just just telling people about your course and stuff coming up. Yeah. So for those that don't know, so yeah, Obi is running a differential equations course this summer. He just started it today. And also Penn Center has a complex analysis course that is starting, I think, tomorrow. So I have the times for that. What's up, Fenbox? And then Don has an E&M thing he's doing on Saturdays. And then I think also Zach, so E to the 2I Pi, is doing a, correct me if I'm wrong, what class are you doing? Oh, series. It's like series and sequences starting in September. So we'll have an announcement for that when that comes up. And again, if you ever need to know when any of these courses are happening, you can just type in !courses in our chat, and then that will show you everyone's Discord channel as well as the schedule that they're doing the live streams for. So go check them out. It'll be a good way to learn stuff. And then what we're doing during the summer is, again, we're helping out people with any sort of math, physics, chemistry, science. I don't care what, anything from middle school to high school, math and science. We're helping you out with those questions. And then in the in between time, we're also going through the SAT, and I'm just teaching strategies on the best way to get through all the math section of the questions, because a lot of times there's like an easy way to do it, and then there's, the much harder way to do it. And the easy way requires some dumb trick that unless someone has shown it to you, you're not going to get it. So that's what we're doing. We're going to help you see all the tricks. This is something that usually costs, like $2,000 from the Princeton Review, but it's free here. And also we're giving out prizes for it. So at the end of the summer, August 16th, we're going to give out $200 in gift cards. So that's going to be broken down this way. So if you answer more questions during our streams, you get more points. And we're going to do the points with Enigma's new bot that he had built for us over the weekend, which is super awesome. So how the bot will work, I'll show you with this first one. We'll do like kind of like a test question. But I'm going to type in start quiz, the quiz starts, and then you can use $answer with either A, B, C, D, or E, or like whatever the answer is supposed to be, to submit your answer. And then we'll close the quiz so that you can't submit any more answers. And then we'll figure out what the right answer is, and then we'll grade it. And then the bot will figure out, first of all, did you participate? You get 1 point for that. Did you get the correct answer? Then you get 2 points. And then if you were the first person to get the right answer, this is because I want to reward people who do things quick, you get 3 points. So we'll try that out here live on the stream. I'm really excited to see it. And then this all gets updated to a leaderboard, which I stickied at the top here. So this is kind of like the quiz counter. It looks like Obi, you've already used the quiz, or at least maybe I think he tested it on your stream or something. But yeah, and then this is Enigma obviously testing this. So yeah, cool. Okay. Any questions before I hop into the stream here to start going through SAT stuff? Also, if you have any homework questions specifically that you want to go through, you can join our Discord. The link is, it's just here. 1 sec, I'll post it. It's right here. This is the Discord link. And then we have a whole channel called Help Screenshots, which is going to be right. Where is that? That's going to be right here. So that's the Help Screenshots channel. And then this is where you can post any of your homework questions that you want to go through. And we'll do them live on the stream. Cool. All right. Without further ado, let's start off the stream. All right. Welcome, everyone, to Actual Education. This is Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. The live stream helps you out math homework, science homework. Yeah. All sorts of homework, life advice. This summer, we're going to be helping you guys out with the SAT, because I know that's coming up in the fall. We have our wonderful side guest here, Sensation Black.
That's dope.
Sensation helps out a lot with computer science, Japanese, and English. What was that one English question we got earlier, dude? That one was kind of messing with my brain, too. Do you remember it? Oh, it was
I don't remember it verbatim, but I was sitting there saying, yeah, that was very nitpicky. It was like, correct this, and it's like, well, if you change US to United States, that's the only thing I can really see. But it was like, pick two things. It was like, no.
No, I don't want to. It's just like, no.
Yeah. If somebody came to me with that question and said, what's the problem with this? I would have said, yeah, some dumb shit.
Just some dumb shit, dude. Yeah. It was this actually here. I have it. It was this. The government of North Korea is unlike any other in the modern world. This is largely due to the influence of the Kim family. Oh, okay. The Democratic People's Republic. Also, why does every corrupt country call themselves like the Democratic People's Republic when they are never democratic and they're never for the people? I just find it funny.
Sorry, Heavenly Milk's got some questions for you.
Oh, Heavenly does? What is Heavenly saying? Oh, yeah. Heavenly, you can do those in the Twitch. Yeah, we'll show you. We'll show you in the Twitch. This is actually, well, see, I don't know what the correct answer is for this one, so I don't want to run the quiz on this yet. I have to say, yeah. Femvox says it thinks it's H. Yeah, so I guess, I don't know. This is probably an English question. Again, this is outside my realm of math and science, but I'll try to do it. They're saying, like, what revisions should you make to this paragraph? Very interesting.
Well, here's the part that confused me. It says which pair of revisions need to be made to the paragraph.
Oh, so you have to do both.
So does that mean more than one letter, or does it mean?
No. I think this is a pair of revisions, is what this is. So like, if you choose answer choice E, then it's these two revisions, and then if it's this, it's these two revisions. Yeah. But yeah, man, this is a terrible question, dude. No. I would hate to have to do this one. Like, what?
So yeah, F, but it's stupid.
F, but it's stupid? Yeah. Femvox thinks it's H. So let's see. Replace U.S. with United States. Insert a comma after Korea. In sentence 4. It's one dominant political party is known as the People's Worker Party of Korea. So you would put a comma here, which controls the government and claims. Yeah, I like the comma there. I agree with that. Yeah. H. Okay, so okay.
Write U.S. You'd write United States.
I see. This is the argument, whether it's U.S. or United States, and then or whether we move this is from
sentence 1. No, you wouldn't remove this is.
Yeah,
it wouldn't make sense then.
Is unlike largely due to the influence. You could, I guess, but I don't know if that's like, yeah.
There's no direction anymore, so.
I see. Okay, there's no direction anymore. Yeah. Bob says it should be no. So this is a common thing that students always get wrong. Yeah, the difference between this and this, right?
Yeah. I do too sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. Equity. I agree. Equity that it is, but you wouldn't want this to be it is. You don't want it to be it is one dominant political party is known, like, because then there's another is here. There's too many is's. Can't have this many is's. Femvox says if you leave in this is, you need a semicolon before it. Oh man, dude, semicolons are like what? This is where I just don't understand. Like, semicolons was like a boss move on an English paper. If you started putting like semicolons in, I'm like, you must really know what you're doing, because I don't know what to do with semicolons. It's like it's for connecting like two independent sentences. Is that how is that why you use a semicolon?
Lists.
Lists is used for lists. Well, that's no, colon is the double dot, semicolon is the dot, and then the apostrophe as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Semicolons are used for lists of things.
Okay.
As opposed to just putting in commas everywhere, because then it no longer makes sense grammatically if you start putting commas in everywhere. Because things about commas is where one starts, wherever there's more.
Yeah.
If you can't remove that information, then still make sense of the next section, then you can't use commas.
Then you can't use the comma. Okay, I get it. Yeah. So yeah, again, the difference between all of these things, right? This is technically it is. Do we ever do this actually? Do we ever do ITS with the apostrophe? It's is. I don't know. Actually. I don't actually know if that's correct.
The closest I can think of is the word. It's a name, boys. BOYES. But you always put the apostrophe after the S because you want to denote that it belongs to the shop. Yeah,
right. Like the boys' shop. But do you ever do this?
You can't say boys'. We say that. We say boys' all the time, and I'm sitting there thinking,
boys'. We
have the boys'.
Bro, English is the worst sometimes. Yeah. This is why I don't teach English. Because the rules are so kind of obscure. This is technically correct. Boys' is oh my god, dude, what? Okay. Yeah. Okay,
I
so I
luck
think
out because I only get to teach English to foreigners, so I don't really have to use anything esoteric.
yeah, nothing like super fancy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we were stuck between these two. Yeah, I wonder if like
It's definitely F.
you think it's F? Yeah, you think U.S. has to be replaced with United States? I guess so.
Definitively, because Korea. Well, how can I put this?
Yeah. You couldn't just say DPRK
you-
without like saying what DPRK stands for. Is that kind of what we're getting at?
The US is called the United States. It's not called the US.
Oh, okay, okay.
I can't explain it because you're writing it in like an official context. You can't use acronyms. Yeah.
I get it. No, I think I would get it. It's like you'd have to use it beforehand. Yeah. I like the thing though because this is, Simplex was saying this on his stream today. Apparently, I think Newton called calculus the calculus. When I heard this like the calculus, I'm like, man, dude, that would be dope.
That's dope.
Could you imagine like telling kids like, like, yo, we're gonna learn the calculus today? You'd be like, whoa, dude, it sounds like really awesome. It sounds like some like cool like dance move or something. The calculus.
We use Leibniz notation, don't we? Generally.
I think we do use Leibniz in general. Yeah, we were talking about, or he was talking about. Sorry, it was like this, right? You can either have d squared x, dt squared, or you could write this as x double dot or x like this. This is the shorthand we use all the time. Unless you're a physicist, yeah. I liked the physics mentioned Simplex in your stream. It was cool. Yeah. So we physicists tend to use this, or really this, just because no one wants to know how to format this with LaTeX and stuff. It's much easier to just type a bunch of apostrophes after things. Did we go over Simplex? Did we go over why, for instance, the exponent is in the middle on the top here, but the exponent is on the end for the denominator? F is F of V. F at 1, 2, 3. How many commas is that? Is that the snack crackle pop one? I think it's because because technically this is an operator, right? It's DDT of X, and then but you could then do DDT of that thing as well. Oh, you never? Yeah, it's why we don't say dx squared dt squared, because then this would be like the derivative of x squared instead of saying, oh, this is the second derivative of x. Yeah, this is a thing. I wish this was like brought up more when I was intro calculus stuff. Like I wish the idea of like an operator being a thing was more, I guess, explained, rather than like, oh, this is just how it is, just suck it up and just take it. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, but cool stream Simplex. It was good. It was good. I liked it. Yeah. I know. Here, let's I want to try out Enigma's Quizbot with you guys. He created this Quizbot like over the weekend for us basically, which is dope. Okay, so here we go. This is what we're going to do. We are going to take a question, and then I'm going to, let me see if I remember how this quiz thing works, because he wrote all the commands for it. Where is it? Okay, cool. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to type in $ start quiz. Oh, as well, uses the D. Yeah, the D. There's a whole joke about that in terms of highways, Simplex. So, for instance, here in California, Los Angeles, we call it the 5, as in Interstate 5 is called the 5, or like the 405. But in Texas, which Interstate 5 goes through, or sorry, the 10, it's the 10. The 10 is the east-west one. Sorry, the 5 is north-south. We call it the 10 in LA, but in Texas, we call it I-10. We don't say the 10. We say Interstate 10. Yeah. It's a whole thing. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to type in ! start quiz. And there you go. Cool. So EnigmaBot says the quiz has started. I haven't shown the question yet, so don't put your answer in yet. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, just so everyone knows how the rules work, right? Is that when I show the question, it's going to be like A, B, C, or D. And once you think you have the right answer, you want to type in $answer space and then whatever the answer is. Okay. And then after a little bit of time, I'm going to close the quiz, which means no one else can submit answers. We're going to go through it, and then we're going to score it. And then whoever answered gets a point. Whoever answered and got it correct gets 2. And whoever answered, got it correct, and was first gets 3. Okay? So let's try this one out. So here's the first question coming up, and there we go. There it is. Does it show everyone's answers? Well, I mean, it will show it in the chat. You'll see the answer in the chat. And keep in mind, this has to be done in Twitch. You have to do this in Twitch. So yeah, you want to use $answer and then what you think it is. Okay, so this looks like a systems of equations, and it says which of the equation lies on the graph for each equation in the XY plane of the given system. Wow, this is tricky. This is an SAT question? Jeez. I feel like they're like parameterizing things already. Right? Okay.
It's 40. No, because I can't do this. I'm getting 0, 0, and...
Okay, Heavenly put his answer in. Okay, let's see. I don't think the bot has a thing that records your answer. And so this is also a test run. So we take some suggestions. Answer D. Okay, cool. Yes, you'll get at least 25 for at least answering. Yeah. For each real number R, which of the following points on the graph lies on the graph of each equation in the XY plane for the given system? Simplex says C. Okay.
I can't read the answers, to be honest.
So these are 2 points. So they're saying that... So, okay, I'll explain this. So this, for instance, is that, like, x is equal to r over 5 plus 7, and then they're saying y is equal to negative r over 5 plus 35. That there's a comma here, and this is separating, like, 2 points. But r can be any number, is what they're getting at. Mostly thinking, but also maybe thinking too quickly. That's okay. I like this because this also simulates how the SAT works. Is that, and we're at the end of this section, so these are gonna be the harder questions. When we were doing this a couple streams ago, right? We were doing much easier things. Like this was just like, oh, what are the two like turning? Like how many zeros does this have? Like this is very easy to get. But we're towards the end here, where you have to kind of start balancing. You know. How much time do I take to try to answer this versus I need to get the answer right? Yeah. Good. Jeff makes a very good point of view. Yeah, these are multiples of each other, right? All right, we got a couple different answers there. Yeah. Eliminate the BS answers. I agree, yeah. Laz says D. Okay. So I think I'm going to close the quiz now, and then we're going to go through it. Okay, good. All right, yeah. So, yeah, get your answers in real quick. We'll wait for, like, 10 more seconds. I'm too sleepy for this. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let's close the quiz. I'm just curious to see how this works. Close quiz. All right, cool. Quiz submissions closed. All right, so let's see what the right answer is. So yeah, so for those of you that did notice, if you tried to do some sort of elimination method for this systems of equations, you would see that these are the same. They're the same equation. They're just multiples of each other, right? So if I were to multiply everything in this equation by 5, okay, I would get 10x plus 15y is equal to 35. This is also 10x plus 15y is equal to 35. So this is kind of meant to throw you off.
Yeah, that's about as far as I got.
Good. Yeah. No, it's good that you noticed this. Yeah. So they're trying to make this look harder than it is. This is just extra information. The SAT is trying to mess with you. They're trying to screw with your head. This is really all you have to solve. Okay. And so what we need to do is then figure out a solution for this in terms of, they say, any variable R. I think technically in math this is called parameterizing. I think we're parameterizing this is what we're doing. But that's not a term that you're really going to learn in pre-calc or algebra 2. So okay. The way I would approach this is I think that we need to set one of the variables just equal to R, and then put the other one in terms of the other one, okay? So I need to do something where either x is equal to r or y is equal to r, like we're fixing that, and then we're going to see what the other one looks like in comparison. So let me show like a simple example. Let's say, for instance, I had like x plus y is equal to 5. Okay, let's just say I did that, right? I could rewrite this, right? I could say, okay, well, y is equal to 5 minus x, right? If I move this over here, I say y is equal to 5 minus x, okay? And then that just means x is equal to x, right? So if now, instead of saying x is my variable, I say that r is my variable for x, then y would be 5 minus r. That's really all this is doing. This is called parameterizing. So this is x, this is y, and we just said that, okay, well, x is equal to r, y is equal to 5 minus x, so y is equal to 5 minus r. We teach it at the end of our pre-calc. It's one of those topics that often gets skipped. Oh, interesting. Okay. That makes sense then. So, yeah. So this is something that, yeah, Simplex brings up a good point that the SAT maybe assumes you went through in pre-calc, but with how classes work, it's towards the end. And for whatever reason, I don't know, teachers get sick, there's a pandemic, or I don't know, you got hurricane days or something. Some subjects at the end don't get hit in the classes because you end up having to just scrap them. You're just like, oh, this isn't really important. But, you know, as we see, this is, you know, I mean, this is on the SAT. So yeah. So, okay. So what we do here, right, is then I'm going to isolate this the same way I kind of did here, where I want to write this as y equals something, and we're just going to set x equal to r, okay? So I'm going to be like, okay, cool. If I could move this over, right? Now I have 15y is equal to, this is going to be negative 10x plus 35. Then we're going to divide by 15, divide by 15, divide by 15. So I get y is equal to negative 2/3 x plus 7, okay? And then I'm going to say that, okay, let's just say that x is equal to r. So now my solutions would be r, comma, negative 2/3 r plus 7. And let's see if that's any of the solutions here. We're off by a minus sign here. It's kind of annoying. This one has a 3/2 r, so I don't think the 3/2 is right. 7/3. Oh, sorry. Wait, one sec. Yeah, not 7. I'm so dumb here. Sorry. 35 divided by 15 is not 7. 35 divided by 5 is 7. Yeah, sorry. Thank you. This is 7/3. Thank you. Thank you, Simplex. You get a save. Can I give you... Let me see. Does the bot let me have a save? Yes. Good job. Good job. Nice. Or wait. I need... Yeah. Well... Nice. Okay. So right, this is plus 7/3. Okay, so it is looking kind of... It is looking similar to this, right? But there's a minus sign off. I wonder if the minus sign matters, because then couldn't I just reparameterize this to negative r? And then this would become positive, I think. Like, because you can go up and down. Like, the direction doesn't really matter. But let's see. Okay. So right now I kind of don't see what the right answer is. Let me see if we parameterize it the other way by instead of getting y equals, let's get x equals to something. Okay. So I have 10x plus... What grade do you take the SAT in? 11th. Usually around 11th grade. At the latest, it would be early 12th. But usually around 11th. Yeah, it's off by a negative. I think C is just a trap then. Yeah, because it's off by a negative. I agree. They're trying to mess with us, dude. No. Okay. So then, yeah, let's solve this one for x. Okay, so I have 10x is equal to negative 15y plus 35. Let's divide this all by 10. Maybe this comes out to be something nice. I get x is equal to negative 3/2 y plus, 3.5. So what is that, plus 7/2? Yeah, wait, divide by 5. Okay. So in this form of parameterization, right, now we're going to just say y is equal to r. So my solution becomes negative 3/2 y. So negative 3/2 r plus 7/2 comma r. Which, ooh, yeah, that's answer B. Yeah. Yeah. It is B? Okay, yeah. So I think the answer is B. I can check this, actually, because I have the solutions. Most of these I haven't really needed to check the solutions for, but this one we might need to, honestly. So let me just look at it. Open file location, and then this is SAT practice 1, the answers. Let's hide the answers so we can't show you guys all the answers. They have explanations for it, which is cool. And then which one was this? This was 26. And yeah, look at that. They say the answer choice is B. I want to see like how they do. Yeah, so they say yes, the graphs are coincident because they're the same equation basically. And it's sufficient to find the point that represents a solution to the first given equation. Substituting the x and y coordinates of choice B. Oh, so interesting. So they go through and they just plug it in. Okay. So we talked about this earlier with the SAT tends to have two ways you can do the question. You can either see the question and solve for the answer, or you can see the answer and solve for the question, which means you're just looking through the answer choices and you just plug them in and see which one works. So the correct way to have done this is what we did here, which was either solving it for y or solving it for x and then reparameterizing with setting one of those things equal to r. The other way is to literally go is to recognize, first of all, that these two equations are the same. So you only really need one of them, right? We don't need this. And just plug this into here and see which one works, okay? It does seem like a nightmare. I agree.
That's dope.
Not dope. It seems terrible. But I guess once you went down to choice B, maybe you see something here. Because look, if you do this, if we plug choice B in, right? So if we say x is equal to this, right? X is equal to negative 3/2 r plus 7/2. I find it funny that the SAT, their official like thing is, their solution is that they say to substitute it in. Like what? they want you to go through and just try all the answer choices. That's a terrible way to do this question. But if you were to say this and then you say y is equal to r and then we plug this into here, right? This is 10 times negative 3/2 r plus 7/2 plus 15 times y, but y is equal to r, and we just see this equals to 35. So 10 times negative 3/2 gets me negative 15r, and then this gets plus 70/2, which is 35. And then we say plus 15, and instead of y, remember y is equal to r, equals 35. Look, this goes away. You get 35 equals 35. That is one way to do it. Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend that. I mean, if you never learned parameterization and you had a lot of time left and this is one of your last questions that you had to get done, then yes, a way to do this type of question is start plugging the answers into the problem and see which one satisfies it. But yeah, nice. Okay, so let's see. So now let me grade it. Let me see how we're gonna do that. I use score quiz, and then we said the correct answer was B. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do score quiz B. So there it goes. It says Heavenly Milk got the first correct answer off of a lucky guess, I guess. Okay. And then here, let's see if this updated to the database. I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh, actually, very cool. We can see it coming in live. See it coming in live right now. There we go. Oh, very cool. Look, it's populating it right as happening. This is very cool, Nigma. I tried writing something like this, just like dirty ChatGPT, and I got it to work, but this is very cool how all this is integrated and stuff. Wow, look at that. Congratulations, everyone. 8 points were awarded. Yeah, and we can see that, right? So So nobody got the question correct except for Heavenly Milk. And Heavenly Milk got it first, so you get the bonus. But everyone else did participate, so that's great. Awesome, guys. Good job. Okay, let's pull up the next question then.
Equity asks, can you still answer questions on Discord? Well, he says,
yeah, no. Yeah, this all has to be done on Twitch, because that's how the bot works. The bot can only listen on Twitch. So yeah, so try it on Twitch.
Can speak English?
Can speak English? I don't know, can I speak English? Can the Democratic People's Republic of Korea speak English?
No. In fact, the Koreans are really, really bad at English.
Are they? Are Koreans bad at English? I didn't know that.
The Chinese, the Japanese, and the Koreans are just, statistically very, very poor at English, but the Koreans are like the worst out of a lot of them.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I guess maybe they probably at least teach English in Japanese school or something.
Yeah, but let's not go there.
Simplex says their spies can sometimes, I'm sure. Yeah. Sounds like something a spy would say. Okay, let's see. Okay, here's another question. Okay. This one is open-ended. Okay, so this is not an A, B, C, or D. This is cool. I want to try this out. So whenever you give this answer, I want you to give it to 2 decimal places. So I want you to round it correctly to 2 decimal places, all right? So here we're going to go. All right, we're going to start the quiz. And here it is. So it talks about the perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 624 centimeters. The height of the triangle is k squared of 3, where k is a constant. What is the value of k? Yeah, so give it to 2 decimal places. So if it's an integer, I want you to say 0.00. Curious. Wait, where's my waiting music? There we go. I want this one. Ooh, seems to be a little bit of a consensus so far. Now, I want to see if there's like kind of a fun like lemming effect here, right? If someone puts the answer and everyone else starts copying them, but then that person like deliberately puts it wrong to like mess with everyone. Yeah. Sensation with a 6666. Ooh, Jeff with a spicy take. 156, but cheating. Ooh. Oh, I'm curious. Okay. I think Sensation is right. I think you're right, dude. All right, we're going to close the quiz soon. So get your answer in fast here. Done. Done. Okay, here we go. So we're going to close the quiz. Make sure you have something in. Quiz submissions closed. Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know what the answer was. That's why I said 2 decimal places. I didn't know if it was a whole number. I just glanced at it. I was like, all right, maybe it's a decimal. But okay, let's check it out. Okay, so it says the parameter of an equilateral triangle is 624 centimeters. So equilateral, guys, right, means that the triangle has equal sides. All the sides are the same length. So if we were to draw that, oh, this is cool. I can actually like draw like angles. Yeah. That means that all of these add up to 624. So if we want to know what one of these sides would be, right? That's going to be 624 divided by 3, which that's going to give me 208, I believe, right? So this is 208, and this is 208. Real question, is it a string valid answer, in which case you're wrong, or floating point, in which case you're right? I think Enigma has it coded for a string. So I think it does a string compare, is what it does. That's why I said 2 decimal places. Yeah, okay, good. All right, so, yeah, we agree that all the sides are 208 then, right? Because it needs to be 624 total. I did divide by 2. All right, well, let's see. Okay. So, okay, that is not a straight line. Ew. Okay, here we go. That's what I want. Okay. So if we break this up into 2 triangles, so since this is equilateral, and I know that all the sides are the same, that means all the angles inside are the same. All these angles, at least, right? These are the same. And if it has to add up to 180, that tells me that all of these are 60 degrees, right? This is 60 degrees. This is 60 degrees. And then if I split this triangle in half, that splits this angle in half as well to make this 30 degrees. This is 90. This is called a perpendicular bisector, which you may remember from geometry, is going to not only split this in half so that this part is now 104, but it's also going to split this angle into 30. Okay? Now, this is a special triangle. And again, the SAT doesn't really test like how good you are at math. It tests how good you are with tricks. This is one of those tricks you need to know. You need to know what the side lengths are on a 30, 60, 90 if you want to do things quickly. So for a 30, 60, 90, let me just draw one real quick. Let's do this. I don't know. This is probably 30-ish, probably 60-ish. Well, actually, that's not even close. One sec. Let's make it 30. Well, sorry, that has to be like, yeah. Okay, whatever. Okay. If this is 30, and then this is 60, and then this is 90, okay? I have a couple ways I remember this. I remember this as, like, the hypotenuse is this. This is 1/2, and then this is 1/2, and then this is the square root of 3 over 2. That's one way to remember it. The other one they make you remember is, like, 1, 2 square root of 3. Yeah, it shows the angle, right? Yeah. I thought that was kind of cool. I was like, I want to make this, like, actually 60. Like, if I make it 60, it's got to be here, right? Oh, no. Okay, there we go. You prefer the non-fractional. Yeah, so the non-fractional way to do it is... Okay, wait. This is the 60, right? So that's going to be 1, 2 square root of 3, right? So that's 1, 2 square root of 3. This is the other way to remember it. Yeah, exactly. This way would make more sense for doing this just right off the bat, because you see that the length of the hypotenuse to the length of the side opposite the 30 is 2 to 1. So if we look here in this triangle, right? Hypotenuse is 208, 104. You see the same like 2 to 1 ratio here? 208 over 104 is 2 to 1, okay? That means that this thing, right, is going to be 1 times the square root of 3, where 1 is the same as what this thing is, okay? So this is now going to be 104 square root of 3. Yeah. That's the way to do that with... And again, I prefer to learn this 30, 60, 90 when it comes down to trig functions, just because I like the hypotenuse to always be 1, because it works out with the unit circle and stuff. But you are right, Simplex, that, yeah, with this, it's easier to see what the ratio should be. It's kind of hard to see this when you're like, okay, well, this is square root of 3 over 2, this is 1/2, like, yeah. Yeah, you taught trig the most often. Yeah, this I would do with trig. This I would do with ratios of sides. So yeah, so 104 is the correct answer. Good job to those who got it right. Let me grade the quiz. Sorry, how do we do it? We do score quiz. Okay, so let's see if it gets it with the score quiz 104.00. Laz got it right. Good. Nice. Okay, and then we can see the scores get updated. Let's see. So there we go. And Jeff's been added. Can you also put in 104? Did anybody put in 104? That may have gotten it? I don't think so. Fembox did. I think it counted it for Fembox. I think it did. Yeah. Oh, okay, so yeah, let me explain that. So, just answering the question gets you 1 point. That's like a participation award thing. Getting the answer correct is 2 points. and then getting the correct answer first is 3. That's like my way that I asked Enigma to score it, because I want to reward students for participating, but then also, like, if you're getting the correct answer, I want to reward you for doing that. And then I also want to reward whoever does it the fastest. So that's why they get 3. So, yeah. Nightbot's like, why not? Why not get a point? Yeah. Okay, yeah. And again, I mean, this is just what I was talking with Enigma over the weekend, because that's how I wanted to score my quizzes. And I thought it might be useful for anyone else of the Chads who are streamers, if they want to do like some. It's cool because there's interactiveness now between the chat, and also it doesn't have to be A, B, C, or D. So we could have it be something. I don't know. We could even do English stuff where like what word would you put in here? Like what adjective? I don't know. Like it's cool. I just wanted a general lightweight bot that could grade quizzes, and Enigma was nice enough to code it for us in like 12 hours. That was great. Anyways, cool. Yeah, also, yeah, if you're just joining us from, I don't know, if you found us today or from another stream or whatnot, here's a list of all the awesome math streamers that also have their own Twitch things going on. So if you want to, like, learn with us and with other people, math, science, whatever, those are all our friends there. So make sure to go follow their Twitches. They're really cool. Okay, cool. All right, so I agree 104 is the right answer. Nice. Actually, let me check that also. Let me just make. I'm pretty sure it is 104. Okay, awesome, cool. Okay. All right, nice. Okay, so that was the end of the math module 1. Okay, so now we're gonna get into math module 2. These are probably again gonna be easy. So those were the hardest questions we just went through on the SAT math section. Those would be the hardest ones. Now we get into module 2, which I forget why they have 2 modules. I think it's just to have you run through it twice. You know, better statistics on things doing twice. But now we're gonna have some pretty easier questions to go through. So if these ones were really hard for you, don't worry. Like they're there to like test between who gets the 780 and who gets the 800. If you're at least getting most of them correct up to like those last 2 or 3 questions, you're still guaranteed probably in the 700 range. So that's why like it's okay if those don't make sense. We want to make sure you're getting the majority of them correct. Okay, here, we're gonna start the quiz. Quiz starting. And this one's gonna be a pretty easy one. So how hard is it to get a perfect score in the SAT? I don't think it's that hard. I think if you study and do well, it's easier than before. I agree also because there's not a penalty for guessing now. There used to be a penalty for guessing. There's no penalty for guessing now. I'm like, what? That makes no sense to me. But okay, here we go.
The whole thing
That's
doesn't
the
make
question.
sense to me.
Well, I mean, the penalty makes sense because you don't want people to just randomly guess. You want there to be like some sort of negative to it. Yeah, but
Before you were saying this is the SAT. The SAT is taken by everybody, right? But you said
yes.
Nobody can pass the SAT with a generally perfect score unless they know special methodologies and tricks. It's like it seems a bit disingenuous.
Well, no one can get a perfect score in the SAT, but again, you don't need a perfect score to get into colleges. You just need to be in like the upper, I don't know, like 10th, 20th, like 90th, 80th percentile or something is what you probably need to be if you're trying to like compete.
I just mean it's like if you want to get a decent score, you have to basically cheat, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, I agree. You don't have to like cheat, but you have to. Oh, sorry, I could have show the question. Sorry. Yeah, you need to pay for someone to show you the tricks. It's not necessarily cheating, because technically everyone has access to the same questions, but I agree that not everyone has access to an instructor that can show them the trick. So this is where
it creates an unfairness.
It does. No, and this is 100% why a lot of universities started getting rid of it as a requirement for college, because it was like an income wealth equality gap thing. You had basically rich families could afford to pay for their kids to learn enough to get a perfect score. Poor kids couldn't. But then they brought it back.
Smartest people.
Yes, you want the smartest people, but also the colleges want the richest. They want their endowments, dog. You just need to be a legacy. Yeah, it helps to have be a nepo baby, but I don't think it's. It depends on the college. So some colleges very much value legacies. I think Harvard's one that does it a lot, Yale and stuff. Others I don't think really give a shit. I think like MIT doesn't really care. MIT just wants you to be smart. MIT requiring SAT again for transfer admissions, yeah. Yeah, they got rid of it, and then they started bringing it back. Someone can educate me on why they brought it back. I know why they got rid of it, but... Okay, cool. All right, I think we have... Yeah, English is like the, Yeah, I think you need to just do well enough for English. It depends what you're doing. If you're trying to go into, yes, MIT or something for a mathematics degree, I don't think they really care about your English portion of the SAT. And in my day, we had a writing component as well. So ours were out of 2100, not out of 1600. Sorry, I was at 2400, not out of 1600. I got a 2120 because I got a 700 on the writing as well. I was 700, 720. I should have had an 800 on the math. I kicked myself for that. I haven't taken a practice SAT yet. Well, you're doing it right now. We're doing questions right now. This is the practice SAT. All right, here. I'm going to close the quiz. Laz says, same reason I said last time. They want more data, and they claim the SAT is what equalizes low-income students with high-income students. Yeah, but I think, we were just saying, I don't think it equalizes low-income and high-income. I think it creates disparity, because I think only high-income kids can afford to get the help to crack the question, because I don't think it really tests how good you are at math per se. I ended up with
100% of your students can pick up the paper and do it. Just straight up. Then it immediately creates a two-tiered system.
I agree. I think maybe there's a two-tier system for like the perfect score versus like an okay score. Like I think colleges, accepting like a run-of-the-mill score, like I think that it doesn't matter if you're poor or rich, you can achieve that. But getting the perfect score on the SAT, I think that requires money, for sure. So maybe that's what they're thinking of. Simplex says I ended up with a 1340. Yeah, cool. We're about the same. And it doesn't really matter. It's like, yeah, if you're above 1200, you're probably okay. Okay, let's see what this question was though. All right, Tilly earns P dollars for every W hours of work. Which expression represents the amount of money in dollars Tilly earns for 39 W hours of work? Okay. Oh, sorry, what? Okay. I kind of blanked to this. Oh, you got a 780 on the math SAT? Yeah, that's impressive. That's hella impressive. Yeah. So there's the general SAT that everyone takes, but then there are the SAT subject tests, which are harder, I think. Yeah, Laz, same. Yeah, 2400 with essays, yeah. Yeah, only 720 on SAT 1. Okay. Why do you think you did better on the SAT 2 versus the SAT 1? That's curious. Oh, you know what? I'm also getting this confused with the GRE. Okay. The GRE is another test that you'll take once you get done with college and you're going into graduate school. It's funny, though. So the GRE is a general... It's like the SAT again, except I think the GRE is easier than the SAT, which is a joke, because the SAT is what gets you into college. The GRE gets you into grad school. The general GRE is a joke, but the GRE subject tests are an absolute nightmare. The GRE math, the GRE physics, sorry, the physics GRE that you take to get into physics graduate programs is ridiculously hard. I think even myself, I scored like, and it's out of 990 is what it is, but I think I scored like a 770, which put me in like the 80th percentile or something. I studied my ass off. I spent like all summer studying for that exam, and I still only got like 80th percentile, which is like not good enough to get into certain grad programs. They want to see like a perfect 990. Yeah, the GRE subject tests are, yeah, they're brutal. Yeah, I remember it was just, but there's kind of a, it's not really racist, but there's a knowledge of international students with the GRE subject tests where if you're not coming in with a 990, then they're kind of like, well, what are you doing? Because over in China, what they'll do is they'll pay for kids to go in, take the test, memorize 1 or 2 questions, come out. They'll build a test bank, and then they'll sell that test bank to people to go in. And because the questions don't change, or they don't change that much. So they'll pay kids to go in, memorize 2 questions, fail the exam, come out, word vomit what the question was, and then they sell that to kids to take the GRE and get perfect 990s. So there's a whole thing. If like you're an international student coming to the U.S. for graduate school, you better have a 990 because there's no excuse. it's kind of fucked up. Or at least like international students, their GRE scores get scrutinized a lot more because they know there's rampant cheating like overseas with it. What's up, Taco? Good to see you, dude. You're okay. Okay, let's just grade this question real quick. Okay, P dollars every W hours of work. So the amount of money they makes in dollars for 39. Yeah, okay. So it's P dollars per work. So 39 work hours is just 39P. This is a really weirdly worded question, honestly. Yeah, I don't know if I really like how this is worded, but how would I say this? Like, is this like P dollars per W hours? And so we could say like question mark dollars is equal for 39 W hours. And then I'm trying to see, because I think there's a stoichiometry way to write this. And then this is W hours, P dollars. Hours cancels, W cancels, and you're just left with 39P. Yeah. Correct answer is A. I agree with that. Correct answer is A. P equals W, 39W equals 39P. P equals KW? Or just P equals W? Big yikes. Yeah. Nightbot's too funny, dude. Nightbot always knows what's up. Yeah. This is the other way to do it. I like doing things with stoichiometry because I think it's useful for a lot of other subjects besides just like math. And also it's good for rates, right? A lot of things that are rates, which is all derivatives, differential equations. It's all rates. This is the way to do it. Okay, so I agree. Answer's A. If anyone doesn't understand that, let me know. And I'll do it. So score quiz. Okay. I'm slowly being able to read faster. Yeah, okay, good. That's another thing. Yeah, Laz got the first answer. Good job. That's another thing that we want to teach here. So again, the SAT again isn't just do you know how to do math? It's like, do you know how to read things quickly to do math? And then do you know the tricks to do the math quickly and like, yeah, everything. Okay. I think a thing I am going to ask maybe for Enigma to add for us will be an ability for me to clear this like every week. Because I want to eventually transfer these things to points in our Discord, but I don't want to keep track of like what the delta is all the time. That would be kind of a mess. Oh yeah, cool. So far, Laz and Heavenly Milk, oh, both tied today. Waffle Walrus with 5. Okay, cool. All right. Let's get the next question up. Ooh, we got more rates coming up. More rates. Also, yeah, anyone watching, if you're taking a class this summer and you need help with your homework, please let me know. I always say that like I'll interrupt the SAT practice to help out if you have a chemistry question because you're taking a summer course or something. I'll help you with that. We're just doing SAT stuff to fill the time because no one really has classes. What's up, Aller? Yeah, SAT practice. Yeah, it is SAT practice. Yeah. All right, here we go. It's starting right now. There you go. So type in the Enigma bot's telling you what to do. It's $ and then space and then whatever your answer is to submit your answer to what you think this one is. After a bit of time, we're going to close the quiz and then we'll go through it and then grade and give out points. So go for it. Fembox says A. Ooh, spicy. A versus D. Yeah. It's like, do we do X divided by 5.7 or 5.7 times X? They should have done also do 5.7 divided by X. That should have been an answer choice. I would have liked to see that one too. I should get a little animation of the Jeopardy. I don't know if many people know what this song is from. It's kind of an older TV show. All right, we're going to close the quiz. So, yeah, get your answer in, or we're closing it. Close quiz. Heavenly got his answer in. Okay, cool. No, I blew it. Okay, well, let's see. All right, quiz closed. Let's go through it. All right, another rate here. So Juan rides his bike at a rate of 5.7 minutes per mile. I think as a good strategy, because again, I'm kind of learning this along with you guys. Anytime you see something here with like this per this or this per this, I want you to just write that as a fraction. Write that as a ratio. So whenever I see this, I see 5.7 minutes for every 1 mile. Okay, let's just write that. We just know that's a thing. Okay. So now they're saying, which function M models the number of minutes it will take to ride X miles? Okay? So here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say question mark miles, right? Or question not minutes, sorry. Minutes is equal to X miles. Okay? And what we see here is, right, we have this ratio. This is called a conversion factor. This is that we know every 1 mile is equal to 5.7 minutes. You could also write that as 1 mile over 5.7 minutes. These are both correct things because whatever's on the top equals the same thing as the bottom. Okay? But in stoichiometry, when I want to convert miles into minutes, I need to choose the correct form here that will cancel out miles and leave minutes on the top. So that one is going to be this, right? Because if we take this and multiply it by 5.7 minutes over 1 mile, notice how miles cancels out, top and bottom, and we're left with just X times 5.7 minutes, which is the number of minutes we want, okay? So yeah, I agree. So M of X is equal to 5.7X, which is going to be answer D. I write S is equal to D over T. Yeah, Alex Trebek. Yeah, your mother's a whore, Trebek. Who remembers the SNL skits? Yeah, Alex Trebek is a G, dude. But Ken Jennings has won like the most Jeopardy ever. Is that the thing? Like he's the world champion of Jeopardy. So that's why they made him the host? I think so. Waffle Walrus says, I write S is equal to D over T for any speed question. I agree. I mean, this is a good thing from physics, right? Speed is equal to distance over time. Which, yeah. So, if you wanted to rewrite this for time, then you would say time is equal to distance divided by speed. But here's the weird thing here, right? Because they gave you this speed as minutes per mile, not miles per minute. Okay? So usually speeds are given into us into distance over time. So you had to recognize here that the speed is not 5.7. The speed is actually 1 over 5.7. So in this case, the time is equal to the distance, and then it was divided by 1 over 5.7. So that's why this comes up top. It becomes 5.7x. Or whatever it's asking, yeah. Simlick says, yeah, he won the most episodes, most money for a while, something like that. Invited him to play versus Watson. The tryouts were interesting. Lots of people were saying LeVar Burton would have been awesome. I've heard that name before. LeVar Burton. Who's that guy? Let's go look him up. Oh, but yeah, let me score the quiz. Score quiz. We agreed the correct answer was A there, right? Or no, correct answer is D. D. Nice. Laz got it right first. Oh, Reading Rainbow. Oh. Oh, yes. He was on Star Trek. Wait, this guy is also good at Jeopardy? So, like, not only is he, like, my childhood icon for, like, reading books and, like, nerdy Star Wars stuff, but also he's good at Jeopardy? Really? That's pretty cool. Hey. Oh, he was a guest host. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, he's. Oh, I see. Oh, he's just a good host. He's not actually good at Jeopardy. Okay. Cool. All right. Nice. He does read. Yeah, he does have like the nicest voice. Yeah. He's a good storyteller. Yeah. Which I see. I guess apparently he runs a master class on storytelling. Is that what I saw here? Yeah. Burton teaches the power of storytelling as a master class. Oh, that's cool. Reading Rainbow. Wow, very cool. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is a good one. This is a good, like, how do you do this one quick? Again, it's not hard to do, but it is gonna be hard to do it quickly. Quiz starting. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, yeah. Last Fembox and Simplex, dude, all on top of each other, dude. Okay, nice. Waffles got it too. All right, we'll close the quiz on this one. I'm competitive right now. I copy paste. Okay. All right. Quiz closed. Let's go through it. All right. Again, these questions are easy because we're back at the beginning of the SAT math section here, but you want to be able to do these quickly because you want to save time for those questions at the end, which we saw, take more than 20 or 30 seconds. Some of them take a couple minutes to be able to figure out. So you want to get good at being able to read these quickly, get the correct answer quickly. Also, very important you get the correct answer because this exam adapts. So if you get the easy questions wrong just because of a silly mistake or something, you won't even get the chance to do the harder questions. So you get limited on what your score can even top out at. So if you get the first question wrong, and let's say you get everything else right, you may only max out at a 740 or something. It's just weird how the exam works. Again, this is why I don't like teaching for this exam usually because it's not teaching math, it's teaching how to play a game. But you either hate the game or you can learn how to play it. So we're here to teach it. All right. Anyways, yeah, cool. This is systems of equations, which means we need to get two variables. A couple ways to do this. I could just solve right off the bat here for what x is, because I already know that 3x equals 12, right? So that tells me that x is equal to 4. What's up, Justin?
I want to do my question after this one.
Nice. Do it in Twitch. Do you see it? Can you watch the Twitch? Because we have a new bot for recording answers in Twitch. You can't?
Nope.
You can't watch Twitch, but you can watch Discord. It's usually the opposite way around.
I don't have another monitor anymore. I kind of broke my other monitor, dog.
Oh, well, just sign off of this and just watch on Twitch just for a minute or two, so you can at least just do one of the answers. Then you can come back and just chill.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. You'll see on Twitch what we're doing. Okay. So I could solve for this right off the bat. Say x is equal to 4. I could plug this in, and then I could be like, okay, cool. So -3 times 4 plus y equals -6. So that's -12 plus y is equal to -6. So then I know just y is equal to 6, right? That's one way to do it. Another way, if you want to shave some seconds off, do this a little bit quicker, you can just identify right away. We say that 3x is 12, and then this is minus 3x, right? So I can just replace this whole thing as just -12. So I just say -12 plus y is equal to -6. Then I just add 12 to both sides, and you get y is equal to 6. I got 12 minus 6 equals 8. Uh-oh. Yeah. So yeah, this is the correct answer. This is one where it's faster just to do it. You don't want to keep like plugging this stuff in, trying to figure it out. That's not a good idea. Laz says, that's why there was a secret trick in college admissions that you can use before. As long as you tell them that you are a bad test taker, and recommendation letters tell us as well, you were given some leeway if your scores are bad. Yeah, maybe. I actually have an interesting story about that. Here, let's grade the quiz. So B was the correct answer. Nice. Laz got it first. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's interesting. So I have a friend. He actually just graduated with his PhD this year from MIT in neuroscience. Very cool guy. His name's Mike Skuchersky. And I met him when I was in grad school at UCLA, and he was living in the physics department, like one of the abandoned lab rooms. So he was like technically homeless, because his mother cut him off. Because his mother wouldn't let him. Maybe I'm like saying a little bit too much about his story, but like it's a funny, it's a beautiful story is what it is. But basically, he grew up on a remote island in Florida, and his mom refused to let him go to public school, so she kept him at home. So he never went to school, but he learned a lot from the internet, and just like he's a naturally like savant. He's a brilliant guy. He's very, very intelligent, and so when he got to high school, he legally emancipated himself at 16, which is a thing you can do to basically remove yourself from being told what to do all the time by your parents. And so he got himself legally emancipated to go to school, even though his mom didn't want him to go to school. And he got into high school, but he's never taken a test his whole life, right? He is bad at taking tests because he's never taken one, but he's a very bright kid. So he ended up, not doing too hot on any of the standardized tests because he's never taken one before. But somehow I think managed still being able to get into UCLA as an undergrad. So he was at UCLA as an undergrad and then started, again, not doing too hot in his classes because he's never taken tests before. And he's just like, well, this is not doing very well at all. So what he ended up doing is he took a page out of my book where he went to MIT. He emailed a professor at MIT being like, hey, I love this research. I'd love to get involved. How can I help? Blah, blah, blah. And the professor said, yeah, sure. Come on over to MIT. And he worked there for free for a year and then got admitted into grad school there. So he doesn't, I don't think he had a high school diploma. I don't think he had an undergraduate degree from UCLA, but he just got his PhD from MIT. Because standardized tests like screwed him on all those earlier things. But at the end of the day, he's a very smart guy and he's able to do research. And so that's all you need to get to get a PhD. So yeah, it's I understand if you can't do well on tests, if that's legitimate. I know nowadays everyone claims that, like, I don't know, my kid has ADHD or something and I need an extra 4 hours on the test, and they get it. But I think you're kind of like shooting yourself in the foot with that, because if you keep trying to like cheat through these types of things, once you get to like working a job, they don't care if you have ADHD. They don't care if you got extra time on your exams. You still have to do the work. So might as well figure out a way to do it now. Rather than leaning on a crutch. Okay.
That's the joke, isn't it? If you do actually have ADHD, then they'll give you crying out loud, amylphenidate. Which will invariably slow you down anyway.
Oh, you talking about methamphetamine stuff? Like the Adderall? What do they call it over? What do they call the NHS? What do they call it?
Well, I call it methylphenidate, but that's not what it's called.
It's Adderall, right? Just Adderall? Ritalin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ritalin. Yeah.
We have a tendency to call everything by its chemical name. I don't know why.
Oh, I mean, it's a smarter way to do things. I mean, in America, we love trademarks and brand names. So, yeah, we're just like, oh, that thing, like Profslinkla or something. I don't know.
Is it paracetamol though? Isn't the technical name for
paracetamol? Is not Advil. That's ibuprofen, and it's not acetaminophen because that's Tylenol. What is
acetaminophen is the actual chemical name though?
Is Tylenol? Yeah, but what's paracetamol? Or sorry. Let me see. What was it? Okay, I'm gonna look.
Painkiller.
I thought there was a brand name for it, dog. Oh, never mind. Oh, it is exactly the same drug as acetaminophen. Oh, so it is Tylenol. Uh-huh. Both are generic names. Okay, cool. Waffle says, most of my friends with ADHD don't get the extra time, even the people officially diagnosed. That's interesting. I mean, I guess it depends where you are. In California, we have a lot of protective laws for these types of things. I think it's called 504. I think it's called 504 or something. There's some like code name thing you can get where in California legally they have to give you like double time on all your exams, which is absolutely cheese. Because a lot of times exams are especially the SAT. The SAT is very much like time restrictive. Yeah. In Massachusetts as well. Why don't you leave your Tylenol out in the jungle? Because the paracetamol. Paracetamol.
Paracetamol.
Oh, the parrots ate them all. The parrots ate them all. Is that what it is? Oh, yeah, Florida isn't nice to anyone, dude. Florida's fucking awful to 50% of the population, aka women. Did they just make abortion, like, super illegal there or something? Oh, it's a Stephen Fry joke. Yeah.
I was going to say, that probably should be the other way, but never mind.
I know. Okay,
Florida's the only place I can think of that's worse than like Cornwall.
No, there's still, like, Alabama or something, dude. Like, we have some pretty bad places. Yeah. Okay, this looks like it's another rate question, so let's do it. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. This is your speed and distance one. Ooh, speed and distance. What are we doing? Ooh, wow, Femvox might have gotten it first today. Oh. Fun fact, you're legally not allowed to be called a nickname in Florida without your parents signing a paper. No way. Really? Oh, that's a little overbearing on kids. Is this with the whole like pronouns thing? They're like preventing people from having pronouns? I don't think you should prevent people from having pronouns. I mean, like I'm not a huge fan of them, but I don't think you should. Really,
until people get the medical help they require, you probably should.
Yes, you probably should, yeah. Or a secondary name? Yeah, what if I want to be... I mean, I guess if I went to my teacher and being like, I want to be called Big Doggy.
Oh, yes!
I think it's against the trans kids. Okay, so they have to be called your dead name. Yeah, I learned recently what dead name is. Yeah, I was teaching some kids, some younger generations, and I learned what dead name refers to. I don't think we should
have that conversation.
Yeah, I know. But
somebody tried to have that conversation with me in real life, and I just slapped him. I was like, "Don't fucking talk to me about some nonsense. Get the fuck out of it now before you get killed."
Oh man, dude. I don't know why they call it
Yorkshire. We don't have none of that shit around here.
Yeah, could go down to London if you want that. I don't know, but I don't know why they call it the dead name though. Why dead? Like you're. I think government name is what you should. That's what we called it. Government name. Yeah, that's like the hood way to say it, government name. Dead name is like, oh, that person's dead to me. I don't really like that. It's kind of sad. What? I don't know. Miss, I want you to call me daddy. Yeah, I don't think you could get your teachers to call you daddy. If your name is Robert and you want to be called Bob, you got to get a piece of paper too. Wow, that's so dumb.
Well, isn't Bob a contraction though?
It is. Yeah, Bob from Robert. You're not
really changing your name though, are you?
Well, it's a nickname. It is a nickname. Okay, here, let's close the quiz. Put your answers in. And, all right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, closed. All right, let's see what we got. Dead name was coined by trans people about the name they have chosen to leave behind, someone who doesn't want to exist anymore. Yeah, okay, I get that. That to me is just like a little extreme. Like, I don't know. That's the Taylor Swift thing, right? When she gets on the phone, she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Taylor's dead. Like I killed her or something." Like, I don't know about like. How about we just say that's my past, not like I killed that person. I don't know. It brings in some like not nice imagery of things, I guess. Doesn't exist anymore.
Neither will they for much longer, but that's
That persona doesn't exist. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Okay, let's see. The equation gives the speed s in miles per hour of a certain car t seconds after it begins to accelerate. What is its speed in miles per hour of the car 5 seconds after it began to accelerate? Oh, wow. So this is a little bit of physics. This is actually kind of cool. This comes from a physics equation, which is v is equal to v naught plus a times t. So this says that the velocity, which is the same thing as the first derivative of the position. Again, I'm going a little bit too extreme. We don't have to know all this, but I just want to show it to you guys because I think it's cool. Is equal to the initial velocity acceleration times the time. I was all set to derive it. Yeah, dude. I liked how you were doing that on your stream. I thought that was cool. Yes. Okay, so 5 seconds. So S is the speed. T sec. I start looking at this, and I feel like we just plug in 5, right? I think we just plug in 5 for T. I don't see how that could be any harder. But, you know, maybe they're trying to trick us. You should also kind of know, though, at the beginning, they're not really trying to mess with you. It's towards the end of the SAT they are. So if you see something, you're like, oh, that's kind of obvious, you're probably correct. Yeah. So, yeah, that's just 40 plus 15. 55. I think all you guys said answer D. Yes. Good. Nice. I agree with that one. Score quiz D. Femfox got it first. Good job, dude. Okay. 9 points were awarded. Yeah. Well, let's look at what the scoreboard is so far. Very cool.
I'm trying.
Well, you gotta try. You gotta try here, Sensation, dude. You only got 2 points, dude. What? We got Heavenly with 13, Laz with 15, Femfox with a close 10. I need to lock in. Yeah. Okay. I'll probably run through another maybe 2 or 3 questions here, and then I think someone else is streaming later today. What are they doing? Let me find. One second. Someone has a stream going on. Actually, no, people don't. Am I the only guy that streams on Mondays, really? High potential. Oh, physics and depression. Okay. Oh, there's a microscope guy with. Oh yeah, science is doing microscope stuff. Well, we'll check him out later. Okay, cool. All right, let's do some more questions real quick. Let's see. Mr. Dino is streaming. We do like Mr. Dino. Yeah, paleontologizing. Yeah, he's cool. He was doing a stream earlier I saw where he was actually like digging up dinosaurs like on the stream. I thought it was really cool. I was like, bro, you need to do more of this. Like, I love the talk show thing, but it's like it's even cooler to like watch you actually doing your job. Okay. Ooh. We got some triangles going on here. This is a good one. Good little pre-calc. All right. Oh, I got to start the quiz. I got to remember to do that. I'm gonna set up a button for me to just do that on my stream deck. I feel like that would be a smart thing to do. Okay, here we're gonna start the quiz. 3, 2, 1, go. Got some right triangles going on. Ooh, Laz and Fembox on the button. Nice. Very good.
That took me a little too long to figure out, actually.
No, it's okay. I mean, yeah, it's all part of the process.
Anyway, while we're waiting on them, I've actually started collecting UCAS points now.
What points?
UCAS. You need them to get into university.
Oh, show me them. Well, what are UCAS points?
So traditionally, a person goes through GCSEs, finish GCSEs, and then they go to A levels, and at the end, A levels have a UCAS points equivalency.
Okay.
So I'm taking a summer class in programming of all things.
Nice. Yeah, programming's dope.
10 UCAS points.
Okay, and then these are things that you can show on a transcript of sorts, like when you're applying to college.
Yeah, I need a lot more points than that, but
can I give you
a step
points?
in the right direction.
Yeah, can we award you some points here? No? My points don't count?
I need to go take a foundation degree.
Let's see. All right, cool. All right, let's close the quiz off. I think we got some good answers here. Close quiz. Cool. All right. Yes, this is a right triangle, which, remember, right triangles are awesome. We love right triangles because they allow us to use trig identities like sine, cosine, and tangent. And they also let us use the Pythagorean theorem. So that's the main thing that you guys want to know, right? They even give it to you here. I can't believe they call this A, B, and C. They really should have messed with you and like called this like C and called this B or something to like kind of screw with you. But yeah, in general, A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Yeah, thanks for the hint that it's a right triangle. Yeah, right. They do say it's a right triangle. Yeah. And again, this is what I want to teach: is that the second you see right triangle, just think this is either Pythagorean theorem or this is something with sine, cosine, or tangent. And then right off the bat here, you can kind of see like which thing looks like the Pythagorean theorem. It's this one. But where that comes from, right? So if we're solving for C here, then what we do is we just take the square root of both sides. Okay, so this goes away. And you get C is equal to the square root of A squared plus B squared. Right? In this case, A is 4. So C is equal to the square root of 4 squared. And then B is 5 plus 5 squared. So that's just answer choice D. Good job, guys. Yeah, that's a very, very, very easy one to get. Nice. Okay, cool. So let's score the quiz. D. Laz got first. Nice. Oh, before I showed you the question. Did I let that slip? Did I let that hint? I let that slip? Oh, yeah. I gave a hint out before it even started. Okay. Cool. All right, here we'll do one more SAT question for the day. Ooh, okay. That's a good one. All right, same as before when we do things with that are just numbers. I want you to give it to me to 2 decimal places. So even if it's an integer, I want to see 0.00. And actually, I'm going to try answering it with doing something wrong with the decimal. I want to see if it counts it. But okay. Here we go. 3. Oh, wait. Oh, I got to start the quiz. One second. Start quiz. Start quiz. There we go. All right. Quiz started. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, wow, Laz and Fedbox just on it, dude. Nice, good. I'm gonna try to answer it this. I'm just gonna say this. Let me see if it lets me answer it just like that. Okay, cool. All right, let's close the quiz off. I think everyone else answered that, right? That's good. Cool. Yeah, the answer is going to be 40. The way we do that real quick, guys, just subtract 5. That's going to get us 160 here. We're going to get 4x is equal to 160. And then I'm just going to divide this by 4, right? And a little trick, a little fast math, guys. When you see zeros and stuff, you can kind of get rid of them, do the math, and then put them back. So 160 divided by 4, I kind of see that as like 16 over 4, and then just add a 0 to it. So 16 over 4, I know, is just equal to 4, right? And then we take another 0, so that's 40. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, Heavenly. Yeah, everyone will get 300. Yeah, you'll get 300 for participation at least, yeah. Okay, cool. So I think that's correct. So let's see if we do score, quiz, 40.00 is what we said, right? Okay. Laz got the first. Nice, very good. I'm curious if it gives me a point for 40.00. Ah, see? Okay, so yeah. So 40 didn't work. So you had to put in 40.00. Okay, so it is matching it to a string, which is cool. Okay. Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, good job guys with today. That was fun.
Nice.
Here's our scoreboard for today. So, And this is very cool. I love that Enigma did this. It's color coded, so like the darker the shade, the more points you have. So Laz did the best today with 21. Heavenly Milk was 17. Fembox close behind with 14. And Simplex was here as well. Waffle Walrus and Sensation. Nice. General Kenobi, dude. Hello there.
Hello
yes,
there.
dude. Hello there. Have you seen the Lego thing where it's like hello there like a gazillion times? Yeah, Obi would know, right? Yeah, Simplex's name literally is Obi. I'm trying to think the one I know. What is it? It's like hello there Legos. There's one where it's like it's a bunch of them. The peasants are winning. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, we'll close the stream out. All right, thank you everyone for coming by today. Had a fun time going through the practice SAT questions with you guys. Again, yeah, if you have any homework questions with classes or even stuff, now that we have 2 other big streamers putting on classes in addition to Dawn, so if I need to, I'll ask Obi how his. Obi, does your class have like homework in it? Does it have like we're gonna try to do these and then come with and like grade them during your stream or something? In theory. Okay, that's cool. Well, yeah, so whenever Obi has questions related to his DiffyQ class, if you guys want to go over them during my stream, I'm happy to take a stab at them. I need to definitely brush up on my DiffyQ, so I'll be coming by your class for sure. But not for yeah, today was just like the first one. Yeah, I totally understand. Yeah. So yeah, again, if you want to join any of those courses, there are the Discord links to them. So we got DiffyQ with Obi, we got Complex Analysis with Penn Center starting tomorrow, and then we have General E&M Physics with Dawn. So yeah, so join those. Those are the Discord links to get more information, and then you'll find their Twitch channels and things. Yeah. Okay, cool. Tomorrow's stream is going to be an hour later, so that'll be at 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Come on by. We're going to work through some more SAT stuff. And any other homework questions you might have with things. Okay. Oh, actually, cool. We will raid Penn Center's, because Penn Center starts his thing at 6 o'clock tomorrow. So we will raid into Penn Center with Complex Analysis tomorrow at 6. Okay. Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's see. Let's go raid one of our friends. Who do we got? Who we found? Dun dun dun. So, Paleontologizing is doing dinosaur questions. And Science is doing Microscope Monday. Which one do you guys want to go? Oh, can I do polls here? Can we do a poll? Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Here, wait, 1 second. Let me see if I can just like do a poll. Is there a quick way to do polls? I should have built this in here. 1 sec. Here we go. Here. Goals, polls, ads. No. What? Yeah. Okay. I'll figure out how to do polls next time. Oh, from Stream Manager you can? That's what I thought. Dude, where's like a poll? Oh, here we go. Manage polls. Okay, 1 sec. That's what I want to do. Here we go. Create a poll. Dinosaurs. Microscopes. Okay, here we go. There you go. There's a poll. Y'all tell me who you want us to raid. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, Enigma, you're great, dude. Yeah, I really appreciate Enigma with the quiz bot. That was really cool for him to get it up that quickly. Was awesome. Yeah. Okay, I think this poll will end in like 60 seconds or something. Can I see the results of my poll? Ooh, it's a split decision. You're already watching Mr. Dino, so I want to see microscopes. Oh, Dinosaurs is up to 2 votes, 2 votes to 1. Oh, now it's 2-2. Watching this live here. Did it end? Oh, I think okay. Well, okay. So we have a split decision. So okay, now I have to do the spinner wheel. That's what I really should just do. Okay. So Dinosaurs Oh, no. Dinosaurs won with 3. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to go raid Mr. Dinosaurs. Okay. Awesome. I think he's still streaming. He was streaming for a while there. Cool. Yes, he's talking about common ancestors. Cool. Who's the microscope person? Oh, I'll send it to you. One sec. Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's our friend Science. Yeah, that's our buddy Science. There's a shout out. Yeah. They're doing the microscopes. But okay. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Awesome week, guys. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
Bye, everybody.
Bye there.
Something really weird evolutionarily.
This is it.
They could see in
This
color
is
too.
the horizon, which marks the extinction of the dinosaurs.
An actual education.
Below this level, and out in
Oh,
here,
wow,
there
wow.
are dinosaur fossils. Above this level, in these rocks, there are no dinosaur fossils. So I'm actually standing on the level that marks the extinction of the dinosaurs.
Actual education. Thank you for the raid.
Education and their 9 raiders have stumbled below that level.
Really
Let's
appreciate
talk
it.
dinosaurs.
Welcome to paleontologizing actual education.
Nice.
Welcome back, I should say. And how are you doing? And Bob, the 1 through